Hey guys, what is up? It is Zach, and I'm here with another video for you today. So this video is going to be about the new phone coming out pretty soon, the Moto X+1, which is the successor to the Moto X, which came out about a year ago from Motorola and Google. So that phone had a lot of good things about it. It had a lot of new ideas, a lot of new features, but overall its specs were nothing to be blown away by. And the Moto X+1 is hoping to improve on those specs. Maybe still not be the best specs out of every phone, but still to be much improved over the last gen Moto X. So the rumored specs for this include a 5.2-inch 1080p display. So that's a big over improvement right now over the 4.7-inch 720p display. A lot of people had problems with the 720p display, thinking it would not be a high enough resolution, but really you can't tell that much in a phone. Something so small, a screen that size, that you can really tell a difference. But 1080p display is still going to be much crisper. And then a 5.2 inches is obviously a lot bigger than 4.7. So that's going to be making a big difference for things like watching videos or movies or whatever it is you like to watch on your phone. So that's a big plus. As for the processor, the last Moto X had a S4 Pro. And this new one will have a quad-core 2.26 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 processor. Now, the Snapdragon 801 processor is being used in some of the most recent phones that have just come out. So an 800 is slightly below that. However, it's still a solid processor like the S4 Pro was, still is. So that should definitely be fine for daily use for your phone. As for the camera, which is one of the bigger problems with the Moto X, people said it wasn't quite getting the job done for them. That's something that should be improved a lot in the new Moto X+1. It is said to have a 12 megapixel rear-facing camera and a 5 megapixel front-facing camera, so we'll see how that works out. But hopefully the camera improves a lot. That's one of the problems I've noticed with the Moto X. It seems like the camera just doesn't take particularly crisp shots, so hopefully that is improved a lot. As for the RAM, 2 gigabytes of RAM. Some phones coming out with 3 now, but 2 is fine for most phone activities also. 32 gigabytes of storage, probably 64 as well. Hopefully with expandable storage. That's a big selling point for me. I typically use a lot of space, so hopefully that is included. Additionally, a 2,900 milliamp hour battery. Right now it is 2,000 milliamp hours because it doesn't need all that much due to the 720p screen. It's only 4.7 inches. It's not the fastest of processors, so it doesn't need a huge battery right now. But the bigger screen and new processor, it's going to definitely need a bigger battery at 2,900 milliamp hours. So those are the specs for the Moto X+1. We'll see how close they are to it when it actually comes out. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.